What's going on, too? How's everybody doing? How's everybody's new year been so far? My new year's been pretty good. So in this video, we're going to talk about what to pack when you are a line haul driver. There's some basic tips from when you have to lay over. So when you first come into line haul, well, first let me say this: if you are somebody that has to be home every single day, no matter what, line haul may not be the option for you. Truck or D, then where should I go? I recommend P&D. P&D, you're a city driver and you're home every single day, no matter what. Line haul, depending on the company you go to, and there's a lot of them out there, where you may not necessarily be home every single day. So when you first come into line haul, you may be a vacation relief driver, where you might just fill in for whatever, whether it's a meet and turn or a slow turn. You may come in as a system driver, extra board driver, all pretty much the same thing. So let's start off. If you're covering a bid, with bids, you can be home every single day, or you might be out every other day. Now, of course, if you're out every other day, that means you're either going to stay in one or two places. You're either going to be in a bunkhouse, which I'll touch on in a little bit, or you'll stay in a hotel. With that being said, what do you need to pack? I recommend that you pack no more than maybe two outfits, a pair of shorts, a pair of pants, just depending on the weather. Always, pack a rain jacket, pack a jacket, just in case of the weather. Pack, your basic toiletries, socks, underwear, toothpaste, toothbrush, washcloth, towel. Pack all that, because you never know if you're going to be staying in a hotel or a bunkhouse. Now, not every company has a bunkhouse, but again, I'll touch on that in a little bit. I recommend to all line haul drivers, in my personal opinion, should all bring a bag. I don't care if you're just turning 300-400 miles, and I always keep a bag. Trucker D, if I'm home every day, why do I need a bag? Well, you never know what can happen. You never know when you're going to break down. You never know when your meet and turn driver's going to break down. Or you just never know if you're going to have nobody to meet for that particular night. And, take it for somebody that's had to do it. It would suck, coming to work, you're in mid-run, and you get a call from Central saying, hey, Mr. Williams, you don't have anybody to meet. We're going to need you to go all the way up. And just imagine just having just the clothes on your back. Just imagine that. It would suck. So with that being said, I recommend all drivers bring a bag. And again, it's better to have the bag and not need it than to need the bag and not have it. So if you're somebody that's on the extra board, you're going to be one of those drivers that's going to be out for 5 days, home for 2. So with that said, same thing. Pack, just enough clothes to get you through the week. If you're somebody that takes certain medications, I recommend that you pack that medication with you. If you're somebody that wants to save money, pack some food with you. Now, let's touch on these hotels. Most LTL companies, they're going to have what's called CLCs, which is basically just a list of hotels that you can stay at in that particular area. So let's just say you're laying over in, let's just say, Mobile, Alabama. They'll have a list of hotels that you can stay at, whether it's La Quinta, Marriott, just whatever the list may be. Now, if you want to save some money, I recommend that you try to find the hotel that has the breakfast. That way, at least you're saving money on the breakfast. Obviously, you're still going to have to pay, for your lunch, but assuming you packed your own food, just heat it up in your room. Now, keep in mind, when you're in these hotels, you're going to spend some hours in these hotels. It's not like over the road where you do your 10, you get up and you start rolling. It doesn't really work like that. Unless you're on the extra board side, it could work like that. But if you're on the bid side of it, it's not going to work like that, because with line haul, we have what's called a show time, which is the time you have to report to work, and then we have what's called a gate time, closeout time, same thing. Gate times, closeout time, that's basically the time that you have to be out of the gate. So you want to make sure you leave your hotel at a decent time. That way, it gives you time to hook up your set, because you may have to hook your own set, or you might be lucky enough to where your set's already hooked. So with that being said, let's just say you get to the hotel at 7 a.m. Well, your show time is not until 9 a.m. or I'm sorry, 9 p.m. So you do the math on that. So keep in mind you're going to be in there for a while. Now, speaking of hotels again, I highly recommend, if you don't take nothing from this video, guys, listen to what I'm about to say. I highly recommend before you leave your origin that you book the hotel ahead of time. You know, start going down the list, figure out what hotels you're gonna stay at and when you're laying down at, because you don't wanna get to your destination. Let's just say you're in Tampa and you're gonna be laying down in, let's just say Mobile, we'll use that example again. You wanna make sure that you have a hotel secured in Mobile before you get to Mobile, because you don't wanna get there and you find out there's no hotels and then you're having a bobtail all around town trying to find a hotel. So book in advance. Why is this also important? Because you may lay down in an area that's a popular destination. So let's just say it's the summertime or spring break time. Let's just say you're going to Pensacola, to beach area, popular for spring break. You know, with that said, there's going to be a lot of people in town. So also, again, make sure that you book your hotel ahead of time. Now, you may also stay in what's called a bunkhouse. Not every LTL company has it. I know Southeastern has it. Saya has it. Basically, it's almost like a hotel on the property. You know, you're gonna have a room, individual rooms where you'll sleep and take your hours. They have a place for you to take your shower. You know, just a break room area. So again, make sure you bring your shower shoes. You know, your toiletries again. And yeah, so point of this video, guys, is keep a bag on you. Whatever stuff you're gonna need, whether that's medications, foods. Pack that with you. Now, if you're not somebody that's trying to save money, then of course, you can PC and just bobtail to wherever your choice is and get food or whatever it is that you need. So I hope this video helps my new line haul drivers out there. And again, not every company is going to make you do layovers, but there's a lot of them that do. All right, y'all, as I always tell you, thank you to all my day one subscribers. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Appreciate all of y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And as I always tell y'all take it easy and y'all stay safe.